wabarakatuh. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to my channel Faisal Azib. In this video, I will explain, inshallah, different variables, more complex than the previous, and it will be about array, list, and map. So let's start. What is array? Array is a collection of a number or strings or characters, what you want, that you can group in one variable. And to declare array is, by default, you can see it in the main method, like this. You put the name, the type of your variable. For me, for example, I can choose, I will choose the collection of a number, for example. Then here, int, integer, and I open square brackets. And I close square brackets. After this, I choose the name of the variable, for example, numbers. After I initialize my array. Same thing with equal operator. And here, I open the curly brackets, like this, and I put the sequence of the collection or the collection of my numbers. For example, 5. After this, what I put, 14, 2, 0, 7, 13, and I close with curly brackets. Don't forget the semicolon between the end of a section. Okay? Now, with this array, I can, for example, show the length of this array, for example. How to get the length of the array? Or in other terms, what is the number of the element in the array? To get this number, just call, I will get a message before this. So, the number of elements in numbers array is like this, as numbers dot length, the same thing with string, but without to open or close the parentheses. That's the difference. Look, here we have 6. Okay, that's very easy. And also, you can, for example, display or show not all the element. You can show or display the second or the third element. How to display now any element of your array? To display the element of your array, you need the position of this element. For example, I want to display the 14. Okay? What is the position of the 14 in the array? You will tell me the position of the 14 is 2. How I can get 2? Because the 5 is the first one. After this, I have 14. Then 1, 2. But in Java, the position doesn't start by 1. It starts by 0. It's very important. Okay? That means the position of your element here will be 2 minus 1, and it equals 1. And the position of the 7 number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1 is 4. Okay? Because the position in array, and also when you will see in the list, begin by 0. Okay? In other terms, is position normally minus 1. Then, anyway, if I want to display the position or the number 7, the element in position 4 is numbers. Here I will open square brackets and I put the position, that means 4, and I will get 7. Okay? And you can make the same thing for the other elements or for the other numbers. The array has certain limitation. For example, you can't add another element in the array. I know. Hey. واش تحب نديرو that's the case. You can't add or remove any element of the array. That's what you can do here for the array until this moment. But to use, for example, if you want to add element or to remove an element in a collection, you will use another type of variable, such as, for example, list that we will see now. Okay, so let's see how to use a list. A list is a class or is an interface here. Okay, you can declare like this, list, and choose my list, for example. And how to initialize now the list? It is not like the int array or the previous variable. No, it's very different. Now, list is an interface. Okay, don't worry about what is an interface or class. Don't worry about this. You will see this in the Java course. But see it like this now for this moment. List is a collection of elements that you can add and remove variable of element from this collection. Now, add the new keyword like this and choose array list. That's the instruction how to initialize your list. Because list is an interface, and to initialize it, you will use a class that implements this interface, and in this case, it is array list. Okay, to add the element for this list, it's very simple. You put your list and choose the method added and put what you want. Here I will put the same thing as the previous array, but I don't put the 6 numbers. I put only 4. 5. Hi, كملوها. We finished them. How many taking? Okay, 6. Back 2 0 7 13. Okay, the first thing that I will show display my console, the length of the list. The same thing as the previous system.out, but you will see there is problem. .println the number of elements in my list is my list dot length. No, dot size. That's different. Okay, the method size. But here I have problem. What is the problem? Look, I will save it. Or stay. Okay. As you can see, I have an error. Why? Because the list isn't recognized in my program by default. I must import this class. Okay? Where I found this list, how to use this class. To use this class, I must import this class from the package. Okay, the package is a collection of class that I grouped in one directory, for example. See it like this. And to import the list, I will use this package. Import the keyword package, import java dot, if I remember, ut dot, I will use here multiplication operator to import another class. Okay, list, it's in this package, java.util. And here, if I run my program, save it, as you can see, I don't have error, and I can display the size. Good. It's very easy, I know. Now I will show you how to get any element of the list. For example, I want to display the element the second element or the third element. The third element is my list. Here I don't use curly brackets or square brackets. No, not the same. Here I will use my list dot get method, and I will put the position of the element is the same for the array. That means the third element here is the number 2. Okay, to get it, I will put third minus 1. That means 2. I have choose a bad example. If I choose the fourth element is 0, and the position of the fourth element is fourth minus 1, that means 3. Okay, because it is confused, you tell me 2 is the same thing, not position. No, I changed the example to make difference. Okay, now if I run my program, as you can see, the fourth element is 0. Okay, now I can remove any element of the list, but I must respect something, of course. If I remove element of the list, I must have the index exist in my list, or the position exist in my list. عادي, صافي. So to remove, for example, the fourth element, how to remove it? I just write my list dot remove, and I will write the position of the element. It is the same the third. Okay, now if I execute, or if I will display the fourth element now, after this instruction, look what I get. Here it's the 0, and after I have removed the third or the fourth element, it's 7, because it will disappear. Okay, and the 7 becomes the fourth element. It's very easy. Also, what we can see now, we can see another type of element that I have talking in introduction, that is map. What is map? Map is the same thing as list, but it's very little difference. You can see the map as a collection as pair value. That means we have, in this pair value, we have a k and its value associated with this k. Okay? We can make also the same operation. We can add an element in the map, we can remove, we can get the length. It's the same thing. But we have some difference. We have k and a value to get more readable, for example, for more specification. It depends on your specification. So to declare the map, I remove all this. I don't need them. I will talk about the commenter in next video, inshallah. Okay. Now, to declare the map, I will use map class or interface, my map. And the same thing as the list, I will use the new operator, new keyword, and here I will write hash map. Can get more information about the class and the interface in Javadoc. Map is an interface and hash map is an implementation of this interface. So to add the element for this map, I will use a key value. How? What is a key value? Like this. My map, not added, but I will use put. Okay? The key, for example, to make more sense, first name, it is the key, and the value is zip. Okay? I will make only 3, only 4, no problem. Last name. Here, Faisal. Age 38, near inshallah, and not a student, country France, no Algeria, a mother country. So now I can get the length of the map. How? The same thing with system.out.println. Oops, the length directly my map.size. I will see if it's a good method or no. So let's start. It's very good. I have only 40 elements. Okay. What can I do also? I want to get or to show the third element of my map. Here, I will not use the position. That's the difference between the list. I will use the key of the third element. Okay. What is the key? Is the first character or the first string or the first number in the left side. Okay. Then to see or to display the third element of my map, I will get it like this. The third element of my map is my map dot get, and here close. I will put the k. The k of the third is age. There is no position. Okay, I forgot something. Tag get plus. No, it's good. Let's see. As you can see, I have displayed the age. Okay, I can remove also, for example, the third element. How to remove it? I will use also the k to remove the third element. So to remove it, I will choose my map dot remove age. And now, if I print or display the same message, you will see normally I got an error. Nil. Yes. Why? Because I don't have in my map this key. Okay? That's, I think, the final thing that we can see today. You can play, you can choose another list with a string, for example. I let you to continue and to see if you get an error. It's very important. No, it's very important. You must Google any question. If you want to become, inshallah, become the new developer, inshallah, to make any Android application or any software, as simple. You will get an error. Put your error in Google, and you will redirect directly to Stack Overflow. Choose the last question, or you will find at least one question. You will find. Don't worry, you are not the only one that you have got this error. Okay? But you must Google. You must understand. Each developer use Google. Don't go to your team. Maybe you are only one. You develop at your home, as me, at this time. At work, it's not the same thing. You can share it with your friends, the same error. But it's first time, the same thing as in other teams. Go to Google. It's the first thing that you must begin before to go to your team. Google. ما نعاودهاش. I don't repeat it. It's very, very important. Google is your first teacher to resolve your error. Okay? Of course, if you don't found it, you can put your error in your YouTube comment, but you will see the result of your resolution of your error will be displayed very quick if I put your question in Google. Okay? You must Google. So in the last video, inshallah, I will talk about the condition. So see you in next video. Subscribe to my channel. I hope to have understand at this moment this some concept, and like this video, share it with your friends. I tell you goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.